Hello, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. Hello, everybody. I'm in the room.
Hi, welcome to the room. Hello, everybody.
They didn't answer. It's
No,
weird.
they didn't. Shout louder.
Yeah. How's it going? Have you seen the big moon?
No, I haven't. Is there a big moon?
Yeah, there's a big. I don't know what is it, a super moon or something that's not going to happen again till we're
Oh, okay.
dead. I took some pictures,
Okay.
so you don't see it. You can look at my pictures.
Thanks. I think it's cloudy out there. I don't know. It's
Oh, okay. It
it's
is very big and bright and sharp looking. I think it's closer to the Earth or something.
okay. All right.
It
Well,
didn't
that's
really change
exciting.
size, you know.
Yeah. I know I should be excited about those kinds of things, but all I'm thinking about is the temperature right now.
I know. I hope you get that sorted soon.
Yeah, there's not anybody really available to do anything, it seems like. So
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, come on down here.
I guess I could pack up all the
Pack it
critters
up.
and everybody
Yeah,
head to
yeah.
Florida.
Head to
Yeah.
Florida. That's what people do.
I know, it's true. It's true they
Yeah.
do. Oh dear. Anyway, here we are.
Here
It's
we are. We're going to talk about General Hospital and other stuff.
yeah, yeah, it's Thursday, right?
Yep. I think
Thursday.
so. Yes.
Yeah, and we had 3 days, 3 somewhat eventful days, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some some exciting returns.
Exciting returns, some big reveals.
Yes,
Sort of,
sort
kind of
of.
reveal, or
Right.
are they reveals or not? We're not
Right,
sure.
right, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mhm.
Some anyway, big developments, you could say. Yeah.
You could say that, Gia, and I guess you did. You did say that.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
So now
Alright.
should we like go through and say what they are, I guess, or go
Yeah,
back
let's
to Tuesday, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Tuesday, I guess the big news was that Willow and Drew got married and nobody
Yeah.
stopped it.
Yeah. Was did it look like Nina was just quietly weeping through the whole thing?
Yeah, it looked like even Elizabeth looked like she was sort of
Yeah,
not
yeah.
delighted with what she was watching.
You know what they were all doing? They were lying back and thinking of England during that.
That's true.
In
Yeah.
in a slightly different way than it was intended, but
Yeah, but I don't know if that was in solidarity with Willow or just they were resigned to the fact that she was gonna do this because she thinks it's
yeah.
her
Yeah.
best move.
But
Yeah,
everybody but Drew, I mean, Drew actually seemed genuinely happy and
yeah,
excited. He's the only
yeah.
one that had the kind of proper attitude for a wedding.
I know, I know. He's sort of become like simple-minded in a way, like
Yeah, a simple-minded evil, but
yeah, like if
yeah,
somebody is nice to him, that's good. If they're not, that's bad. They must be destroyed.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, um, and yeah, so it was all a little depressing. We had a conversation with Willow and Elizabeth afterwards, where Willow sort of acknowledged that nobody wanted to be there.
yeah, yeah. She knows. Yeah, she's not stupid. I mean, well, is she stupid? I don't know.
I think she's aware, but also stupid.
She's almost steely-eyed about it all now, you know.
Exactly, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. The way she was talking about how she'd do anything for her kids, and it's all about the kids. It's almost like she's a robot now.
Yeah, or I was thinking like a soldier in battle or
Yeah,
something, you
yeah.
know.
Maybe
She's
that's a better
it,
comparison. Yeah.
because she's just this is for whatever reason, I don't know why she would
Mhm.
believe all of Drew's promises because nothing has come to pass
Right.
that he
Right.
said he would take
Mhm.
care of. Like
Right.
nothing, I don't think, you
Mhm.
know.
And some bad things about him have been
Yeah.
revealed. Yeah.
Yeah, but for some reason she's got all her faith in this And I
Mhm.
don't even know if it's in him or his position in life or his money
Mhm.
or his, but yeah, he's the jackpot for her for what she
Mhm.
wants. And so
Yeah.
yeah, so I not that I feel sorry for Drew, but I almost feel like he's being duped here. Like I don't think he knows the extent of her practicality, you could call it.
Right, right. Yeah. Uh, and I still like I just wonder like when they're in bed together like is she really going to be able to put on a convincing performance or is he going to be paying attention even to how
You're
she, you know?
you're really kind of like fixated on that. Did you ever see When Harry Met Sally?
Mhm. Yeah.
So there's a famous scene in it, and
I'm
that's how it's
aware.
done.
I couldn't do that. I don't know how people do that. I mean, is so
That's
that
acting.
but is that preferable then to be in a situation where you have to pretend you're having a good time? Is that preferable to just being by yourself?
Well, no, but I mean, it's a means to an end for her, so that's just
Yeah,
part of the price that she's paying.
I that's a very
But
high
I
price.
don't think she's gonna get what she I mean, that's the tragedy of it, is I don't think
Right, right,
it's
right.
not gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for either of them. She's not gonna get what she
No.
wants. Drew isn't getting what he wants.
No, but unless like you say that he's not even aware of her, feelings about things, which could be. I mean, he might. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
honestly, I mean, I kind of think he really does in his own weird way. I think he does love her.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know that his definition of love is like the normal person's
No, no,
definition,
but I
but
mean, to the extent that he
yeah,
can be in
yeah.
love with someone, I think he
Mhm.
really does care for her.
Yeah,
Um,
like, I think yeah, I guess if we define it by, his not wanting to hurt her,
yeah,
um, I mean, some of his actions, of course, have hurt her,
right.
but
But I don't think he has evil intent towards her.
right, right,
Whereas
yeah.
she doesn't have evil intent towards him, but she's taken a calculated risk here. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, mhm,
yeah. I
hmm,
don't think she loves him. I think she did love him,
right,
but
right.
now it's just business.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
It's kind of interesting anyway. But yeah, so the big
Yeah.
wedding, um,
Mhm.
poor Scout, like,
Oh, man,
gosh,
yeah.
she's just like a sweet puppy, and
Yeah. Yeah.
she's kind of heartbreaking. I'm so glad
Mhm.
Alexis, like, just goes over the top to make sure that Scout's okay.
Mhm. Yeah, and I also like that it's clear that Willow loves Scout too.
Yes. Yeah, and Alexis pointed that out today, and it's like, yeah, that is
Mhm.
a little bit of a silver lining that at
Mhm.
least at least Scout isn't left just to,
Mhm.
Drew's, because
Right.
Drew really, he's a very poor father as far as we can tell.
Yes, I agree, yeah.
So hopefully Willow will at least pay attention to poor Scout. Um,
Yes, and maybe relax the sort of the boundaries if Drew's not around, who knows?
yeah,
Um,
right. Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, she's gotta feel some sort of gratitude towards Alexis, you know?
Yeah, right. She does seem like it. I mean, she's very,
Yeah.
very, you know, thanked her for coming, and.
Yeah,
So, I
yeah.
mean, Willow's still in there, the good
Yeah,
Willow,
yeah, it's
it's
interesting, yeah, I mean, in some ways, she does kind of seem strong.
yeah, yeah, it's just she's just backing the wrong horse,
Yeah.
I think. I mean, not to keep talking about horses, that just came
Mhm.
out, I'm sorry.
I know you can't help it.
Yeah. Did you see my final horse post on the Facebook page?
I just glanced at Facebook a little bit before we started tonight. I don't think I saw your final horse post. It's
It was
final?
a
It's final?
yeah. Well, yeah, of that series.
I oh, there's gonna be a new series to look
Well, if it
forward.
appears you're ignoring the Facebook page, again, we don't know what we'll get up to. It's like our little secret
I
from
think
you,
it's safe to
yeah.
say I won't be putting any time into it because honestly, I'm just
I
too
know
stressed
you're
out.
right out straight. You are right out straight.
Well,
Well,
it's
I'll
mostly
tell you then, it's a
yeah.
golden zebra. It was a golden zebra,
Okay, alright,
which
cool.
is real.
act like I was about to fight you on that. You're picking imaginary fights.
Well, I thought
Um,
you might think it was like the juicy fruit zebra, you know?
that's real.
But anyway, really quite striking. You might look him up.
Okay. Thank you for the gentle suggestion.
Blue eyes and
Oh,
golden
okay.
stripes.
Okay.
Amazing.
I did see somebody's comment, blue eyes, and I thought, how can you even tell what color the eyes are? It's so small, isn't it? The picture?
As I don't it was a regular size picture.
Maybe, I don't
Have you
know.
taken something? Like Alice in Wonderland? I don't know, I'll have to look. Actually, I don't think I was on there today, so I don't know.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, I
anyway,
mean, maybe I could have enlarged the picture, I guess, and seen the eye color. Hmm.
I don't know. We're having a weird conversation now.
We are.
Get us back to Port Charles.
Okay,
What's going
I'm
on?
sorry, everybody. Okay, let's see. Okay, then meanwhile, at the Quartermain mansion, right? It was Brooklyn and Gio having a lovely conversation, which I enjoyed very much.
Ah. Was this when she was pushing him a little bit on
Yeah,
the,
I knew you were gonna have a problem with that part.
I just wish she hadn't. It's too soon.
It is, and
Like,
I know she just feels a loyalty to Dante also, I think, or some sort of, obligation, I guess, because,
yeah,
of
I mean,
having kept the secret, from him.
I do want him to be able to give Dante a chance. But right
Mhm.
now, I think what she needs to do is just back up his feelings about
Yeah,
Dante.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
acknowledge his
Mhm,
feelings and not
mhm.
not be
Right. I
pushing
know.
him.
I
I don't
know
know. That was
because
my
they'd been having such a nice conversation where he said, I just want you to be real with me." And it just felt like it seemed very sort of authentic to me. Um,
yeah, yeah.
you know?
And I like. Oh, I know. Okay, now they were like in the kitchen area, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's coming back to me now.
Mhm.
Um, Yeah, and I loved how she was just kind of putting it all out there, like, I'm afraid to say the wrong thing, and
Yep,
like,
yep.
it was
Mhm.
almost like a little reversal where even though she's the parent, he was like, "It's
Mhm.
all okay, it's all good, just
Mhm.
say whatever,"
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice, and, I
Mhm.
mean, like, "Look at what you're missing, Dante, you
Yeah. Yeah,
bozo."
right, right. I know, he's just being such a dick.
Yeah, he is, like, just swimming in a vat of assholery,
Yeah.
you know?
That is the technical expression, yes. Yes.
Um Yeah, I mean, just like how much worse can he get? He just keeps topping himself with what.
I know. And it seems like he's completely forgotten any sort of impression he had of Geo before he realized this was his
Yeah,
son, you know?
I think it's all projecting. Like, I'm a
Yeah,
crap
yeah.
father, but I'm just
Mhm,
projecting it all on you.
mhm,
That you're the crap bad seed of the family now, and yeah, it's just like
mhm.
wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Ah, man, I
I
couldn't.
know.
I was glad today that moment when Sonny was like, "Stop," I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
yeah. And I don't
finally."
know that Dante really understood, like, how I don't think he knows how bad he's being, not just to Gio, but to Rocco too. And
Yeah.
he's not really allowing Rocco to own his mistakes, you know?
Right, I know, yeah, I mean, and Rocco's trying to,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it,
Mhm.
kinda reminded me. I know we've jumped into today's conversation, but when Dante was, at Sonny's and they're there with all the
Mhm.
dogs and that big
Mhm.
showdown with, like,
Mhm.
"Now look what you've dragged your
Yeah.
brother into,"
Right, right.
and it just kinda made me think once I can't remember who said it, but I think it was Sonny said, "Well, Rocco's growing up," like, these
Mhm. Yep,
like,
yep,
and
he did
pointing
say
out,
that.
like, these are the characteristics that might have come out of Rocco, whether
Mhm.
Gio was around or not. And it reminds me of, like, the people that are hooked on this idea that autism is from vaccines. It's like,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
well, this is the age when these characteristics would come out. It happens to
Mhm.
coincide when they get
Mhm.
with when they get, a
Mhm.
vaccine.
Mhm.
And it's like they can't separate that.
Yeah.
you know,
Right. Right. I
that
mean,
sort of
yeah, and it's possible that if Gio hadn't been around, Rocco would have made worse decisions. You just don't
right.
know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, exactly. Like, he could have. Yeah, who knows? Right. But and also the other thing that Sonny pointed out, like Sonny was kind of being my hero today, even though he's a
Yeah.
murderer.
Oh, they're all murderers, Gio. Get
That's true.
over it.
Everybody's murdered, but nobody's missing him. Um, but he said, "You have two sons." I was like,
Yeah.
"Yes, thank you." You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I just feel like, is Dante going to wake up from this and be like, "Oh my God, what have I done?" You
Right.
know,
I know we were hopeful, but that he reverted so quickly back to this sort of,
I know. I
persona.
think he's going to get stuck like that.
Yeah, it seems like
Like your
something's
mother would always say. Did your mother say that to you? When you'd make a face and cross
it's
your
gonna
eyes?
stay that way.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
get stuck like that.
it's true.
I don't know if that's true, that you can your eye I'm gonna Google it. When you cross your eyes, can they get stuck like that?
I don't know about that, but I do feel like, if you make certain expressions, obviously you get the wrinkles that go along with those
Is
expressions.
that what's happened to me?
That's what's happened to me, Gia.
Oh, that's what
It
mm.
almost seemed like it happened overnight. It's like, "Oh, fuck. I gotta
Did
stop making that
like a is
expression."
it like a frown, or is it like a wrinkle between your eyebrows or something? Where is it?
It's around my mouth, and it seems like it's kind of like a puzzled look or
Oh, puzzled
questioning
look. So it's not
sort
like
of
from when you like, it's not with the face you make when you're saying, "You fuckers," or something like
mm,
that. 'Cause that's probably what's
no,
happening to my face.
it's more like, "What the hell am I looking at?"
But in the same way, I mean, to bring it back to Dante, like, they like your neural pathways get stuck. If you think a
Yeah,
certain way, like they
yeah.
say, if you're negative,
Mhm,
if your first
mhm.
thought every morning is negative, that you're just training your brain to
Yeah.
be that way, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, and that does seem to be what's like, yeah, because his knee-jerk reaction when he comes upon any scene, is like, what has Geo done to cause this?
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, he needs to be brought up short by somebody.
Yeah, I thought even Emma might just like go off on him, just listening to him in that
Yeah, she
scene.
was really containing herself.
She must know that that would be crossing a line, I guess, but it's got to be killing her, you know, to
No,
have.
you cannot get your eyes stuck crossed by voluntary crossing.
Whew,
That
that's a
is good to
relief.
know. Your eye muscles are designed to return to their normal position when you relax. It
Well,
may
I
cause
must
temporary eye strain or a slight headache, but not permanent damage. So mother was wrong on that one.
eye muscles are fascinating that you can make both of your eyes move like in complete unison, It's
Yeah,
it's
or
kind of amazing.
separately.
Or separately. And like I have a
Yeah.
lazy eye, but I can still make them move in unison.
That's not the
It's
only
weird.
thing that's so lazy. But
Oh, she's here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
are both cheeks of your ass lazy, or is it just a I'm just kidding, you work really hard. You're not I'm
No.
way lazier.
No, no,
I'm the
no,
lazy ass.
no. How about
Anyway.
neither of us is really
Oh, okay,
lazy?
there we go.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, so yeah, Dante, it's like, like nobody wants to see him coming anymore, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I know, it is kind of a vicious cycle, 'cause
Yeah.
Rocco, how much is Rocco gonna wanna hang out with him if he knows he can't mention Gio's name, can't talk about Britt? I mean, he's boxing him in. And I like Sonny's advice. If you want a little breathing room, you have to build trust. And that's a sort of a cliche, but I liked sort of the way he put it, like, because I think Rocco is feeling sort of suffocated.
Yeah, yeah, and, I didn't like that Lulu sort of sided with Dante on the
Yeah.
Like the common denominator is Gio. It's like the common
Yeah.
denominator is Rocco,
Right,
and the
exactly.
and
Yeah.
the fact that you're his parents and apparently you didn't teach him very well what right from wrong is.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. And
I
I
did like that she told Dante that yes, they felt abandoned, and I
that was
mean,
pretty big. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm. And once again, we had the phenomenon of when somebody is bad, that makes a bad person seem not so bad. Like, because Lulu does seem like a more sensible person when Dante is acting this way, you know?
yeah, yeah, right.
But also I was gonna say, throughout this whole Dalton thing, I feel like I want to know that these kids actually care about the animals and not just like the adventure, you know? I mean, I think
I think they
Emma,
do, don't you?
I think they do like animals, yeah, but I don't know. I guess maybe it doesn't matter. But it
Hmm.
makes me think that they would just, especially like Charlotte, Danny, and Rocco, and even when they were talking about how they like the excitement of it, it like I want them to have some sort of integrity behind their
Yeah. Well,
decisions
maybe
like that.
it might not be something they like initially like would have thought of on their own, but maybe they'll
Right,
get
right.
sucked into that kind of cause. Like I think I
Yeah.
mentioned before that I had a Nicaraguan friend in college, and
Mhm.
I didn't really, I'm not like I am now where I'm so curious. I'm like a sponge. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
I know, and I wasn't curious about this, but I wanted to support her. So every week I'd go to a protest with her, and we'd protest
Uh-huh.
on the
Uh-huh.
corner. I
Hmm.
think we were protesting like Sandinistas, I want to say,
Okay. All right.
in
Yeah, yeah.
Nicaragua.
Uh-huh.
And I was going because she was my friend, and then also because we'd go to this diner and have cheese omelets afterward.
Okay, okay, yeah.
And that was how and we'd go with these, and they were professors and stuff. And so, anyway, I kind of got so I didn't have any integrity
Mm,
at that point, but
mhm,
maybe it made me a little curious about like I wouldn't have thought
mhm.
about Nicaragua at all.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
I
And
was a very little sheltered little, you know, not very bright college student, and
me too. I mean, we had a pretty comfortable upbringing,
yeah.
where
So I
yeah.
don't know. Maybe it's not total. Like maybe it's just not something that they
Mhm,
thought of, but maybe the exposure to this whole thing will
mhm.
cause them to have.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know that the protests I went to when I was younger were, like,
Did
born
you have
out of,
any
like,
cheese omelets, or what
hmm.
made you go in the first place then?
Well, I think I told you, like, the march in Washington that was a no nukes thing was because Jackson Brown
Oh,
was gonna
Jackson Brown.
speak.
Well, see,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
like, well,
Mhm.
but then you get like, then you gonna get sucked in and you learn something, and
Right, right, yeah, and then I went to some concerts that were also no nukes concerts
yeah,
because
just
Bruce
also because Bruce,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
Bruce, Tom Petty, yeah, I mean, it was like a stellar lineup.
George
All
Thorogood, or
Shut up.
he's a big no new guy. One
He was probably
bourbon,
like a
one
nukes
shot.
guy.
Yeah,
He probably like more nukes.
I know he's not Ted Nugent. Oh,
Oh
goodness
god.
gracious. Uh,
Sheesh. Sheesh.
anyway, okay. So I guess I wasn't. I mean, we know Emma is 100%,
Yeah.
into this
Yeah.
cause, obviously.
Mhm.
And weren't those
Mhm.
dogs adorable? I didn't expect them to be a mixture of dogs.
That was so unrealistic, but they all were very, very cute, and they all looked very healthy, so whatever they're doing to them, I think it's helping them.
Maybe, yeah, they might just be giving them some kind of vitamin mix or something. But
I know, like, maybe their arthritis has gone away, they can breathe easier, you
yeah,
know?
right, yeah. I of course was thinking in my head like it just stupid like real world stuff. I'm like, okay, so Dalton's been dead for a couple days.
Yeah, who's
Is there
feeding
a
them?
staff set up to take care of
Right,
these, or
right.
maybe they really truly did save these dogs from just starving to
Mhm.
death, let
Maybe.
alone being
Right.
experimented on. But
Right.
I would have
So
loved it if one of them had at least had a little lipstick or something,
yeah, if they spent like 10 minutes wiping off the rest of the makeup.
Yeah, the makeup on the dog. Oh, anyway, it
Uh,
was kind of fun. I didn't expect that when they just
no.
barged in with all the
I didn't either. That was
yeah,
funny. And they were very, very cute dogs.
yeah, quite a pile of them.
Yeah. So do you think Britt was the one who got the address
Oh,
to
right.
Emma?
Who put that there? Yeah. I kind of, when they said it might be
Joss, right?
Joss, I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, maybe Brit. Maybe Brit.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Did Joss figure out? She needed to figure out herself where the building was, and I guess she probably could have done that. But Britt
Mm,
knew where it was, right?
yeah,
Probably.
well, one would
Yeah.
assume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And she might have known that nobody was taking care of the dogs if
Oh,
Dante was
maybe.
gone.
So maybe she was trying to. Yeah, that could be.
Uh,
Yeah.
or maybe she also thought this was a way to just remove these kids from this whole situation,
It's just to solve it by saving the dogs. And
Yeah, because now they
yeah,
think that's the end of it, right? They don't think
yeah,
there's
yeah.
anything else going on. Um,
And who knows what the hell's going on
yeah,
in
yeah,
in the bigger picture with
right, right.
yeah.
Hmm.
With a horrible
Funny.
Sidwell, okay. Alright,
Oh,
so now
well.
we're all jumbled in our timeline, so
Yeah, we
I
are
don't
a little
know.
bit jumbled.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, all right. Going back to Tuesday, and this continued into Wednesday. Nathan taking charge of this investigation,
Yeah, and the arrest of, Curtis.
bringing
Or not
Curtis
arrest,
in.
just bringing him
Right.
in, questioning,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, with Jordan tagging along. I have to say, Nathan, as the cop he is now, makes me want a Nathan cop show.
Yeah, he's really way more believable. He's that weird flatness, that calmness works very well in
Yeah,
the cop thing. Yeah. Like,
yeah,
and so I'm kind of forgiving him. I guess they're just putting his, like, where he was for 7 years on the back burner.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
guess I'm gonna be okay with that because, like you, I'm like, okay, I'm liking him as a cop. And usually the
yeah.
cop stuff, isn't that interesting to me when they're acting like
Right,
cops. But he's pretty
right.
good at it. You're right. Yeah.
He is pretty good at it. He's hitting his lines, and also, I guess the difference is he's not friends with all of these people, whereas, like, with Dante or Anna, we're always sort of it's jarring
Yeah,
when
it's
they talk,
weird.
you
Like,
know?
yeah, suddenly they're interrogating the hell out of somebody that they were just at a potluck with or something. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I liked that. I liked his hard-hitting questions. He had
Yeah, like,
Curtis
why weren't you with
squirming.
your wife? Like, where was your wife? Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Curtis, like, just, like, gazing off into the distance, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah,
He's another one, and I know that
yeah.
takes us into today, but how
Mhm.
you feeling about your man Curtis now?
Not great.
It's not a good look, is it?
Well, it's odd. That was a weird little sort of detour that they took us on with him, like, having Selena fly in and just the idea that she's gonna do this for money and then, there not gonna be any other strings attached. That seemed kinda
And she's
naive.
gonna do it immediately.
Within
Like,
2
it's that
hours,
night. Yeah, it's like immediately. Like,
like a
I can't
pizza.
work like this. I can't work like this.
Yeah, that was a little crazy, and
And
then
it
yeah.
felt like they obviously on their, plot line board, they didn't
Mhm.
know who shot Drew when they started this whole thing.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's seeming evident, isn't
That's
it?
what it felt like to me, you
Yeah,
know?
they're trying things out, yeah.
So they threw Curtis under the bus, and,
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, and then, well, I thought it would have been mildly interesting if Selena, well, obviously, she didn't succeed or whoever, like, if he had her go through with it and she hadn't succeeded, that would have been interesting, you know?
well, and I have to wonder yeah, like, that's not a very good hitman.
No. You
I have
know.
to wonder. So he says, "Oh, I had to go back and,
Yeah.
not transfer the money." But
Yeah.
all it would like, couldn't there still been the whoever this gun for hire might not have gotten
Right.
the message that it was off.
Right, right, yeah, and I know, like, would Selena just say, "Oh, okay, that's cool,"
Yeah,
you
it's like,
know?
"Oh, I don't see the money, so we're not going through with
Yeah,
this."
yeah, that
He didn't
right.
really make it clear like how he called it off.
No, no, that was all yeah, it did feel very thrown together, and I can't picture Curtis transferring $1,000,000 without anybody being able to trace it, at some
Yeah.
point. Um,
And then I don't know, just like, is this the Curtis that like, this is not the same character that we've known all these years. Would he have ever, like, committed murder or had murder committed, you know?
I don't think so, no,
So it
no.
felt very, like, this is bringing us to today, but
Mhm.
Jordan's macking all over him because
Yeah.
he changed his mind.
Yeah.
Because he changed his mind, he's such a good
Yeah.
man. Like, is he?
I I know, he
Is
went
he? Like, he is good looking, but
I know. Yeah. Yeah, that was, and it almost seemed like he was probably sort of delighted at the turn the evening took because he got to spend the whole night with Jordan, you know?
yeah, and also at the end of today when she's hugging him and telling him what a good man he is, he's got this look on his face, like this very evil kind of creepy look, and it's like, "Did
Yeah.
you call it off? I don't know if I believe in you." I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, yeah, huh. Well, alright. So you think maybe he didn't actually
I
call
don't
it.
know. I don't know because, like, now we don't know who Curtis is
No,
because
that's true, that's true, and we can't trust the writers to be true to the characters.
no, no. Um,
Hmm.
but I'm like, wow. So they've ruined both Curtis and Jordan for me.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
right.
they've been ruining Jordan for a while, and I've
Mhm.
been,
Yeah,
we'll say,
down on Curtis.
lukewarm towards Curtis.
Mhm.
But now it's like, oh, so she's gonna throw in with him just because, well, you were gonna commit murder, but you changed your mind, and that shows like such a streak of goodness in you.
Yeah, yeah, he's almost a better man than someone who never thought of arranging a hit on
Right.
somebody,
Yeah. And
you know?
oddly enough, Trina's over there like, "My daddy, my daddy, my daddy, and this is
Ugh,
all because of me." And it
ugh,
seemed to me the turning point for Curtis was Aunt Stella being harassed by Drew, and
yeah,
that's when he
yeah.
so she's gonna be a little disappointed that she wasn't top in the lineup there of
I know, she's been very, like, "I'm the center of the universe" lately.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm,
yeah.
yeah, I know, Trina's gone downhill too pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah, they've really I mean, I'm having fun with the whole plot, I have to admit that
Mhm,
all
m'kay.
of this and the not knowing and the twists and turns are fun. And maybe
Mhm.
that's just asking too much of the writers to be
Yeah.
true to these characters when they've got to have somebody
Mhm, right.
who's the shooter, right?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. And it's
But
funny how everybody can be convinced that somebody might have done it. Somebody they
yeah,
knew and was a
yeah,
friend, they're
yeah.
none of them are really 100% sure that these
I
people
did like I did like that conversation between Trina and what the hell's his name?
Kai?
Boring boyfriend. Kai.
Kai, yeah.
Um that, like, which one of your parents do you think could have committed murder?
I
And
know.
they're both seriously considering it, like, "I never used to think, but now I c"
And
and
didn't
he's like, "I could see your mom doing it,"
I know, I was gonna say, is that what he said? Because that was
Pretty much.
hilarious that he would
Yeah.
say that to, like, somebody
Yeah,
about her mom.
yeah, like, that's gonna come back to her at some point, like, "He said that my he
Yeah.
believed that my mom could be a murderer."
Yeah, and what would he have seen in Portia that would make him think that, you
I
know?
don't know, maybe just more of a hot temper, like
Maybe,
but I don't
but
know if he's really seen that
yeah, I don't
firsthand.
I don't know that he has either. I mean, she tried to
Yeah.
help him, like, but when he was going
Right,
in
right. Yeah,
surgery and stuff,
she's been very nice to him, so I don't know if he woulda yeah.
but yeah,
Anyway,
anyway.
but yeah, that was a weird conversation, like, thinking about, like, Which one
was
of my
weird.
parents is more likely to be a murderer?
Yeah, yeah. Another part that was kind of unbearable was when, well, when Trina's reacting to, Jordan, leaving with Curtis, and the kiss, telling them about the kiss, and then the pregnancy, and like how she should have been told, and then Stella was mad at Marshall for not
Oh
telling her,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that
and that
was
whole
like,
like you didn't know my sister at all,
uh,
yeah, it was
yeah,
yeah, everybody was like on screech, it
yeah,
was yeah, it
yeah.
was rough. It was a little rough.
It
Yeah,
actually made Marshall look pretty cool because he was looking at both of them like, "Come
yeah,
on, come
like
on,"
yeah,
you
like
know?
yeah, yeah. He did kind of stay even through the whole thing, and they were
Yeah,
just like screeching away, like
like, do they really
yeah,
think that they have some sort of power to control a grown man?
yeah,
You know?
yeah, and that any of them are owed these
Yeah,
explanations, you know.
right, right, yeah,
Yeah, and that Curtis would not be capable of dogging around. It's
mhm.
like,
I know, he would she's
yeah,
Trina said he would never cheat on
yeah,
Portia, and it's like, well, you
yeah,
just saw him kiss, isn't that
yeah.
isn't
And
that
he left Jordan for Portia, in the first place. So
Mhm.
what
Yeah.
I wanted to hear, and you won't be shocked at this, but I really wanted to hear Trina say like, I'm calling my dad, and Kai
And
say
then
something
have
like, Curtis is, they're questioning him right now. She'd be like, no, I mean Taggart, my
my
real
real
dad.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that would
wouldn't
have
you be thinking like, "Wow,
yeah.
I really
Well,
miss
that's
Taggart."
true. You're absolutely right. With when
You can't
she's
say that enough.
No, you're probably right. You're right about that too, yeah.
Oh,
Um,
thanks.
but I think now that, like, she's disappointed in everybody around her, you would think the first person she would think of is Taggart to talk.
Yeah, right, exactly, like, that's very natural to be like, "Wow, yeah, I miss yeah,
Yeah, yeah, the
yeah."
one guy that she always,
Ooh,
mm,
this is on a totally different topic, but before I forget,
okay.
so I had a nice chat with one of our listeners, and he was on our old Facebook page,
Oh,
and
huh.
so I was directing him to our new page, but he was letting me know that the weird shirt jacket thing that Sidwell was wearing the other day that I
Uh,
admire, it's got a name. It's called a shacket. Shacket. Yeah. So I said I'd give a shout out. I think his name is John. So anyway, John, thank you
okay.
for that. Informative.
Okay, so
Um,
he's on our new Facebook
I
page now.
think he found the new page. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh, well, that
anyway.
was nice of you to be policing the old page too, Gia.
Well, like it came up as a notification. I just thought, well,
Ah.
if we were bright enough, we would delete that page, but neither of us knows how. So
No, no,
it will be
but
there forever.
yeah, but thank you, sir, for helping Gia sort that
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I like to keep up with the fashions.
Yes, yes, and if we all have a get together someday, you'll realize how true that statement is.
Yep, yeah, yeah. You'll have a laugh all the way around.
All
Um,
the way around. That'll be delightful. I'd
yeah,
love to do that someday. Okay, one more important scene from Tuesday was the return of Kevin and Ace. We did see
yes,
a
and
young Ace.
Ace. Oh, Ace. Do you think that's the same little boy?
I don't know. I kind of doubt it, but I don't know.
Really?
I'd need to see them side by side, the picture of
He
the
was so
old one.
blonde. He was
He
such a
was
little
very
towhead.
blonde. Yeah,
And
yeah,
very
and
cute.
very,
Still very cute if it's the same
very
little bugger. Yeah.
calm and quiet. I thought he must have been sedated.
Maybe, but he's being raised by Laura, who's
Yeah,
very,
so he would be pretty chilled
yeah.
out, wouldn't he? Yeah.
I I I love Kevin. I
I
hope he's
do
staying.
too.
Is he
I do
staying?
too. Well, I heard that I saw somewhere that the reason why he'd been gone so long was scheduling problems because he's on that other new soap. Um,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
but I hope he's staying too. I'm glad you said that, Gia, because I was wondering how did you respond when Laura finally told him, like, that she'd called Sonny and that she hadn't called the police? Kevin's reaction, what did you think?
I thought it was delightful.
I
Um,
did too. I did
I
too.
thought like this, like Curtis should be watching this so he can learn how to be a husband, you
Yes,
know?
that's right. Mhm.
Or I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of guys should be watching it to see how to be a
Yeah,
husband. Because
yeah.
like instead of like be like like recriminations, is that the right word?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. That sounds
It
right.
was all like it was all, and maybe it's just, psychobabble, but it was all like, "You must have been
Mhm,
terrified. You must have,"
mhm,
and it was
mhm,
all like, "I wasn't here for you." It was all, instead of just jumping down her throat for making what we feel like is a questionable decision to call
mhm,
Sonny,
mhm,
it was all like understanding where she must have been emotionally and
mhm,
intellectually at that point when she made that decision, you
mhm.
know?
Right, right, yeah, and
It
also
was
I
so supportive. It was so supportive.
exactly. It was 100% supportive, and I liked also that he did acknowledge, like, there was a bit of a misstep in making these choices,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but rather than judge her for that,
Yes,
and
yes.
explain, like, how she could have handled things, he was completely
Do
supportive, and
you
I
mean instead of explain, or do you mean instead of mansplain?
mansplain. Let's say it together. Yeah, I guess that's what I mean, mansplain. But I don't know, I think that's a tendency a lot of people have, male or female, you
I
know?
know, I do. That's I'm very masculine that way. I was just telling people what to do or what they did wrong. But
But I think it also reflected just, like, how truly he knows and loves Laura because he knows there's nothing sinister in how she behaved. This was just a woman who was completely overwhelmed by this situation.
yeah, and notice how quickly she was able to like confess all the stuff to him.
Yeah,
Whereas with
yeah,
some other couple, that would have been a twisted secret for at least 6
right,
months,
right. I
because
know, I was so glad.
they
Yeah,
wouldn't have had the safe
yeah,
place,
yeah,
the feeling of safety
yep,
that,
mhm.
like that's like a freaking amazing marriage there that those two have.
It's
And
awesome, yeah, yeah, I was thinking that too, it was such a relief that she knew she could tell
yeah,
him.
she knew,
Yeah,
like she was just waiting till they were
mhm,
alone, like she said, to
mhm,
like let all that out. And then they just have such a true
yeah,
regard for each other.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
and
mhm.
then, like, do you think Laura would ever have the feeling like, I've only got one more chance with Kevin because if I mess up one more time,
Right,
you know,
right,
that'll
yeah,
be it. And I don't think it's ever been like that for them. It's just kind of
no,
amazing. I know
it
it's fictional. I understand that, but
no, it's not, it
still.
can't be.
And he looked so handsome. He's aging so well. His
Yeah,
gray streaks on
mhm,
his hair, and
mhm,
he just looks like distinguished. I was
yeah,
like, please stay, Kevin. These various characters coming back
mhm.
have added so much, like Britt and
Mhm.
Liesel and
Yeah, yeah.
Kevin. And,
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I thought that was awesome, and, it's so comforting to have a relationship that you don't have to worry about, you know?
yeah, that's not on the rocks all the time. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Although
yeah.
now I'm wondering, like, sticking with today, like, now that she's been cornered by fucking Sidwell
Oh
and
my God, that
Ezra
was
Boyle
yeah.
and she's scared shitless, I mean, she will tell Kevin, won't she, that this is
I
happening?
hope so, but that would be classic soap trope if for some reason she
Right,
feels like she can't tell him, or like,
right, because 'cause it'll put him in danger or
yeah,
something, but I'm
yeah.
hoping she'll loop him in, loop Sonny in,
Loop, you've been
you
at too
know?
many meetings. But wasn't that chilling, that
Oh
Sidwell meeting,
god,
him picking up the
the
baby
baby
monitor?
monitor, I know.
Oh,
That's
oh,
just it's obvious this guy has no code, no scruples, you
yeah.
know?
I almost feel like Boyle gave her a little bit of a sympathetic look on his way out the door. Like,
Like, yeah,
as
mhm,
much of a absolute heel he is, like,
yeah.
it was almost like he almost was like, "Oh man, you are in for it," like,
Yeah, yeah, like, he's probably not capable of murder himself.
Yeah, but
but he knows that
yeah.
he's attached himself to someone
Yeah,
who
who's a real psychopath, and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and is it really worth it? Like, I wonder if we'll ever
Well,
see
you
them.
can't get out. You can't get out of it once you're, it's just like
Right.
Drew's in up to his eyeballs now
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
right, right. Holy
That
sh
was good though. That was nighttime drama worthy, I thought for
yeah.
sure.
Mhm, mhm.
That was such a like woo when she was just like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Trying to, like
yeah.
bluff her way through that, you know?
Yeah, and then going ahead and like, how can I appease him? And it wasn't
Mhm,
even. Yeah, it's like,
mhm.
oh man, now she's gonna have to
Yeah.
be his whatever. And
She's gotta up the security in her building, you know, or move someplace, like, I don't know. She just seems like they shouldn't be able to just stroll in, you know?
yeah, yeah. But anyway, that was pretty incredible. I thought,
Yeah.
all the way around. I thought everybody was great.
Yeah, yeah, mhm. But yeah, man, Laura really,
She's bringing it.
she's totally is bringing it, and she comes back for a little while here and there, and now it feels like she's here to stay and has been for a while,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
she
Yeah, it does seem like
sh
it.
she really has brought a lot to that part and to the show, I think.
Yeah, and I like that. These are people of a certain age, however you want to put
Mhm,
it. And it's like
mhm.
there's still some of the most fascinating characters we've got. You don't have to age
Yeah.
out necessarily.
Right,
Um,
right. Yeah, and they bring, like, all these younger actors, like, up to their level in a way, you
yeah,
know?
right. Yeah. Yep.
Like,
Yep.
I think Gio has gotten really good, in a pretty
Yeah.
short period of time, you know?
Yeah, I think so too. Yep. Yep.
Mm. But, yeah, so that was good stuff. Then we had, going to Sunday, Wednesday Wednesday, we had Sonny and Rick stopping by, so this was sort of
Oh yeah. What was your take on all that?
well, God, I don't know. I really don't know what to think. Sonny seems so open to
I
having
know
this
it makes me
relationship.
worried.
It seems strange. I mean, maybe it's part of his just becoming more aware of his own mortality.
I'm afraid like it's gonna be like, like on the Peanuts, like when
Mhm.
Lucy
Yeah,
yanked the football
yeah,
out and then,
yeah. Uh-huh.
every time I'm worried. I
Right.
mean, what how can we really trust that um Rick has changed? I mean, Rick of the past being kidnapped and held, in a basement like that, that would have just given him fuel for
Yeah,
his
yeah.
hatred of the world and,
Mhm.
given him a darker outlook.
Yeah,
But
right.
somehow he's turned into this other
Mhm.
because he took some sort of ashwagandha tea or something that made up. He didn't even really have it.
Yeah, I didn't really
I
and it was
I
yeah.
just is he playing the long game with Sonny just to oh, it's gonna be so evil. And I was loving them together today.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't want him to turn around and, like, destroy everybody
I
in
don't
Sonny's
I don't
world.
either, but I'm afraid he will because it's a soap opera.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't it depends a little bit on really how important Molly is to him, and we still haven't seen him with Elizabeth, so we don't know,
Yeah, that's true. Isn't that weird that
yeah,
they've kind of let that go, maybe.
yeah, they've both, I guess, been pulled into these other little storylines that don't cross or something,
Yeah, yeah.
but,
Um,
yeah.
so I don't know. I'm loving them together as brothers. I'm
Mhm.
hoping it's for real, but
Yeah, it sort of helps, create a new facet of each of them as individual characters, but then it also sort of it makes you look at the relationship between Sonny's, criminal world and Rick's legal world, kind of Dante when he enters Sonny's world and has to figure out like which person he's going to be.
yeah, right, right. Yeah. But just
Mm,
as like brothers that have kind of like
Yeah.
buried the hatchet and both been through it, and you
Yeah.
know, like
Mhm.
I mean, like
Mhm.
see it in my own brothers that in their
Mhm.
fiery youth when they were
Mhm.
fighting and stuff. Like when you get old, your blood just sort of calms down at
Yeah.
some point, and it's like those were other people that
Mhm.
would fight all the time, almost,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
I really want to believe that.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah,
what
and
was a weird point I wanted to ask you? Sorry, but
that's okay.
has did Sonny like they poured some scotch or whatever it was,
Yeah.
and Sonny acted like this was the first drink he'd had, like he'd given it up and it was the first drink he'd had, but hasn't he been drinking all along? Like he
Uh,
gave it up for a while back with
right,
Nina when it was like kind of
right,
made it
right.
into a little bit of a storyline, but then he was drinking again, as
Mhm.
far as I remember.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know if we've had that many scenes of him where, he would be having a drink, you know what I mean? But I it hadn't been like a glaring sort of a thing, that he
No, but I feel like I've seen him with a drink in his hand, and I just remember thinking like, oh, they kind of let that storyline go. That whole like,
Mhm.
oh, Sonny's,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah,
got a
I don't know.
problem. But
Yeah,
I don't
hard to
know. But
say.
he kind of like he did that whole like like it was so wonderful
Right,
to be.
right. Mhm.
I don't know. Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Anyway.
it was nice. And I'm liking this Rick so much more than
Yeah, me
the
too.
horrible,
Mhm.
scheming at everybody kind of Rick. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like to have to be bracing
Yeah,
ourselves for what he's gonna do next, so it's nice if he can, evolve
but
into
we
this.
shouldn't fully relax. I
No,
don't
we'll
think.
never fully relax, never. Well, we probably will, but we shouldn't.
Oh, speaking of fully relaxed, we didn't. There
Uh,
was a big. We had Jacinda and Michael getting it
oh,
on there.
yeah, yeah, that's true, yeah, Michael left his spot outside of Drew's house and just happened to run into to Jacinda at the Brown Dog, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
and then they like that was kind of that had kind of a cute little moment, when he said something about wishing that she could believe that he really
Yeah,
was into
yeah.
her, and and
Mhm.
then she did, and then and then she was like, oh, maybe you don't really want to, they had kind of a little awkward
Yeah, yeah.
moment that
Mhm,
is kind of
mhm.
sweet. I was hoping that when they were in bed that we'd see Willow's head in that window. Like, wouldn't that have been funny?
A little
Like a
bit.
little parallel.
Yeah. Then you would have thought, "Oh my god, she is fucking crazy."
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Mhm.
But so I guess they really are going to be a couple, and I guess I'm not. That's kind of cool. I guess I was hoping that she and Christina would be a couple. Honestly,
I know, you've gotta be a
I
little
know. I don't think I'm
avoid
alone in that. I think
no.
there's chatter about that.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a little spark there.
Mhm, mhm. Well,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I guess they could still be friends. Is that gonna be enough for you or not?
That's good, but I mean,
Okay.
we need Christina to have some kind of storyline, don't we? Like other than
Yeah,
just
well, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I she's just like she's another sort of character that they've made weaker because she was so passionate about, like, things that just disappeared and, she just
right, right. And now, like, what is she doing? Like, she's not
right,
managing Charlie. She's not involved with her um halfway house or whatever it
right,
was. Or,
right, yeah, yeah.
so
She
what is she's just like kind of cruising around, putting her nose in Molly's
right,
business now.
right, yeah. Oh, and yeah, how much did you hate the whole Molly going to the
Oh, you
brown
could see it coming on. You could see
and
it
it was
coming on the
yeah,
whole.
it's like, "Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
come on. Is that how they're
yeah.
just gonna play this relationship? Because I can't it
Oh,
almost makes me
that's
say, "Oh, fuck it. I don't care if they ever get together," you know?
well, it's just so classic. It's the classic
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
that soaps do.
That's
Um,
soaps do, but does it ever really happen that way in real life? I don't know, maybe it does.
my life has not been that dramatic where I would show up and see, like
Uh-huh.
hasn't just been configured that way. So I don't know if it really does or not. I'll tell you what bothered me about that whole scene was the margaritas.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Did you have an issue with that?
Not an issue, but I understand that you would, yeah.
I
Mhm.
mean, you know what a margarita looks like, right?
Yeah, yeah, they didn't have the right glasses, did they? Or
They
were
didn't
they?
have the right glasses, and it was like a clear liquid. Like
Mm.
I get it was margarita on the rocks, not a frozen margarita, but it was clear, Like they had the rim was salted. And
Mhm.
then I do not know about she wanted it spicy, and I'm not sure
Yeah, I know,
what
that was a
that
funny
means.
word. Yeah,
But maybe I'm gonna Google it. I mean, that may be a real thing. I was willing to go with that, you
uh-huh,
know.
uh-huh.
But
Well,
then the fact that it was like a clear.
and I just wouldn't you think that with her health and her medication that drinking probably isn't a good idea for Britt? I don't
Well,
know,
probably not, but she's under a lot of stress.
but she sure is.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. But I do worry about her a little bit.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What is a spicy margarita? I think that there is such a thing.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, even the picture here looks, it's like a yellow color. It's
Yeah.
almost like
Mhm.
urine, really. Um, Classic margarita with added heat from muddled chili peppers. Oh, most
Oh,
commonly
okay.
jalapenos. I think I'd
Oh,
like that.
okay. Yeah, I
Made
bet
with
you would.
tequila, lime juice, triple sec, addition of peppers, provide a spicy kick, balances the drink's sweetness.
Mhm.
You can also be
Okay.
infused by other means like spicy simple syrup, chili infused tequila, or a spicy salt on the rim. Well, that it looked like she did have spicy salt on the rim. Okay,
Okay.
so points
Oh,
for that.
yeah.
Points for that.
Okay.
If I
Alright.
think I like that. If I do start drinking again, I might have to get one of those.
Alright. Yeah, and, if you ever come up here again, and I hope you
Oh,
do,
we'll be drinking.
we'll be drinking for sure. Uh, but also there's this Ben& and Jerry's, like, vegan ice cream that's so good. It's called Caramel Sutra. Um,
Ooh, that's cute.
yeah. Yeah,
And
and
what is it? A soy or what's the
I think they
coconut or?
use maybe coconut, I'm not sure. They use pea protein or something in these ice creams too, but it's very
Mhm.
smooth. There's a chocolate part, and then
Well,
there's
if it's got protein, I'm always trying to get my protein goals.
yeah, your
Yeah,
protein goals, this would help.
yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure, Gia, and then there's like a chocolate chip side, and then there's this caramel
Ooh,
in the middle, and it really tastes so good. I don't know how
that's
they do it.
delightful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really good. Anyway, I wish I hadn't discovered it because now I think about
I
it a
know.
lot.
Well, I think there's a lot of good non-dairy ice creams that
Yeah,
I've had, I'm
yeah.
not anti
Mhm,
those at all. They
mhm.
don't like there's a mint chocolate chip soy one that
Oh,
I always
yeah,
like.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of them though, like the Ben& and Jerry's, the calories are, the same as regular ice cream, so you don't, like,
Oh, yeah. Well, I
you
didn't
know
think you're just trying to not have the dairy, right?
well, I'm trying to watch my sugar and all that stuff too, especially since
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
very active, but yeah, that's really good stuff.
It's tricky. It's tricky just feeding yourself, let's face it.
Yeah, let's face it, I mean, you wanna have a treat every now and then.
You do wanna have a treat. I've been having problem eating too much butter lately. I'm like,
Okay, uh-huh.
yeah, it's my mother in me, I guess. But anyway, she buttered everything. God, she loved butter.
Yeah, my mom did a little of that too, like butter
Whew.
on crackers or something.
My mom did that too, butter on crackers all the
Yeah.
time. It is good. It's good.
I feel like one time I caught her doing that and she kinda looked like, "Oh my god, this was my secret."
Butter on crackers with a little honey drizzled on top, that's real
Mm,
good.
that does sound good.
I'm hungry. Okay, let's get back to our soap now.
Okay, okay.
So that the bar scene, that's today. We can go forward, can't we?
Yeah, 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 so we had a very sad Spinelli. We had a lot of interesting stuff
Yeah.
going on at the Brown Dog, yeah.
Yeah, and he did look sad, and we wanted more of the
Yeah.
friendship between Jason and Spinelli. I don't know, Jason didn't really have any pearls of wisdom for him.
No, he was
Um,
just sorta listening. I
yeah.
kinda I wish somehow Britt would be looped into the Maxie situation because I would like to know, does she does she know about Maxie's status and
Oh,
everything?
like how Maxie got put in
Yeah,
that? Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know. Like we don't. She seemed a little surprised that Sidwell would just, off
Right, right,
up and off Dalton, so she might not have known
right.
the extent of
Yeah.
his evil ways.
But it would be great if she could, sorta help, bring
Yeah.
Maxie back. She and Liesel together, they could put their heads together.
Right. I mean, Liesel has not been. Liesel's one of the best minds in Port Charles, and she's not really
She is, yeah.
applying it to anything useful at the moment. It
No,
doesn't seem
no,
like, you know.
right. Yeah. I wish they didn't have to worry about money and, like, having these characters, like, be on contracts or,
Yeah, yeah,
part-timers or whatever, you know?
yeah. I know
But
they can't even afford a decent sweater for Britt.
they
She's.
really can't. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I like that sweater very much, but I don't like the sort of fatiguing of things like
Mhm.
that. I
Mhm.
sound like
Right.
a granny now. Why did they do that? I did kind of liked her unraveling at the bar like that and
Yeah,
coming on to
yeah.
Cody and just being like, it's, because we know underneath that she's such a softie and that she's so
Mhm.
loving and
Mhm.
loyal and all that stuff. And
Mhm.
so it's very believable to me that she would go to the extremes she does to not be seen, to not, to make sure she has that hard outer shell.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
And that's what she's doing there. She's trying to make herself like
Mhm.
unlikable to Jason and to like piss him off and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
um,
She's, like, trying, like, equal parts trying to piss him off and trying to, like, get his, like, undivided attention in a way,
right,
you
right.
know?
She's just pushing him. She's just shoving him. She's
Yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah. Like,
she's just
she's
trying to bring it all to a head or something. And
Mhm. I mean, it seems like for, like, however long she's been away and, like, everybody thought she was dead, she's kind of in a way been dead, like, she's
yeah,
a prisoner of this whole situation. Um,
yeah.
so that's a tough spot for young lady.
But it looked like from the scenes for tomorrow that she is gonna like maybe the liquor and the illness are gonna catch up
Mhm,
with her. Like, it
mhm.
looked like she was
Yeah,
falling or something. Can't
yeah,
remember exactly,
yeah.
but
So maybe, yeah, maybe,
he'll
Jason.
maybe he'll somehow figure out what's going on there. Um,
It seems like he's starting to put together stuff, I think.
I mean, obviously something's up, and
Yeah, yeah.
but
Mhm,
um,
mhm. Yeah.
anyway, okay. What else do we have to talk about? Who else had things?
Let's see. Well, I'm wondering now, like, what's gonna happen with all those dogs?
Oh, right. Well, they said the shelter wasn't open. Maybe they'll
Yeah,
take them to a no-kill shelter or something,
that
or
doesn't sound that much better than being in a crate at a lab, you know?
not a lot better. At least you won't be experimented on, and you won't be
Yeah.
killed when they're done with you.
Maybe
Um,
Sonny could keep, like, a couple of them, a few of
yeah,
them.
maybe they could just farm them out to various people around
Yeah.
town.
Doesn't
Um,
Sonny own a bulldog in real life?
I don't know. I don't know. He's got a bunch of animals, goats and
Yeah,
all
he
kinds of
does, but
things.
maybe
You
it's
might,
one
yeah, you may be right. Yeah, you may be right. Yeah.
and of course, I love the little
I
pug.
sent
And that
you a cute bulldog on Instagram. I don't know if you
Oh,
saw
did
that.
you? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't,
It's sledding down in the snow.
oh, it's amazing what they can train these little fellas to do.
Yeah.
But that was also a beautiful, Great Dane, like, they had some, like, show quality sort of dogs in that scene, you know?
Yeah, like those would be what they'd be using
Yeah,
for.
well, I just think, yeah, they would just be beagles, it wouldn't make any sense to have all these different sizes and breeds with all their little
Are
defects.
beagles the only dogs used for testing?
Well, I don't know for sure, but it seems like mostly they are.
I'm
'Cause
Googling.
you'd want them all to be, like, the same size and everything, because 'cause you'd want, like, certain
Yeah, yeah,
consistency, right?
right. Yeah. Unless you were doing, unless like you had needed weight differentiation or something. I don't know
Maybe.
what.
But if we were to start, let's say, a cosmetic company, which I think we should,
Yeah.
and we were gonna test on animals, which I think we would, um,
Yeah.
we would never do that. Um,
They're the most common breed used for testing due to their size and docile nature. Well, that
mhm.
really backfired for him, huh? Being docile. Like, you never see a whole lab full of chihuahuas, would you? You see all these people in lab coats with just bleeding out from the chihuahuas.
That would be hilarious. Yeah.
But mice and rats are used in far greater numbers for animal research
Mhm.
overall.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I just saw some headline that said Great Britain was embarking on this plan to phase out animal testing altogether. Um,
yeah, what and I wonder how do you substitute? Like, what in the world do you how do you
well,
you're just
I
like, Go ahead and take it. We'll see what happens."
yeah, you just have a little 800 number on the bottle. Say,
Yeah,
please call us if this doesn't agree with you.
but
And we'll
don't
give
give it to your dog, whatever you do.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I do just kind of wonder, like, I mean, not that I'm for animal testing, but I just have to wonder, like, well, how do you,
They
how do
must be
you,
able, like, with AI and everything, they must be able to sort of predict certain like, based on just all the data that they've accumulated thus far, you know? You'd think they would
yeah,
be able to sort of extrapolate, and then there's
extrapolate
probably
from that? Yeah,
yeah, but I bet there's parts, of animal research that are just always gonna be like a surprise, like they didn't see that coming,
yeah.
I don't
Now,
know.
would you be okay with testing on humans?
If they were volunteering, I guess. Maybe they
Hmm,
get coupons.
interesting thought. But I mean, it brings to a lot. You'd always think, well, anybody that's in a socioeconomic bracket that, if it were for
Oh,
money
yeah,
or if
yeah,
like it's
yeah.
going to put
Uh,
somebody at a disadvantage, and
right, right, yeah. Hmm,
it's
mhm.
tricky. But I just wondered, like, are you okay with humans having anything done to them? Like,
Like having mascara put on their eyes.
yes, I'm gonna test mascara on you. Did you put when we dressed up that over the summer?
Mhm.
Did you use mascara? I don't remember.
Um, I used something on my eyebrows. I don't think I did anything on my eyelashes, though,
Oh,
or my
let's
yeah,
and see, I did the opposite. I would have never thought
yeah.
to put any on my eyebrows.
Yeah, I think I was trying to go for more like a Tracy 'cause she has more defined eyebrows.
All right. So you just grabbed a hunk of charcoal or something and
Yeah, whatever you brought, I just
oh,
I
you were just
yeah,
putting whatever in there. Yeah.
yeah, uh-huh, yeah.
Interesting. Well, anyway, I mean, and obviously we know that humans have been tested on in the past without their
Yeah,
permission.
without their
I mean,
and
horrible,
that's
horrible
yeah,
things have happened.
yeah, that's terrible. That's awful.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
What if they could test on fleas for things like? Would
hmm.
we throw fleas under the bus for?
Well,
Because
do they
they're a real pain, fleas.
they are, they're yeah, I was just thinking about fleas yesterday. Hmm,
Mm.
interesting.
Anyway, okay. So now we're just lost in La La Land.
Yeah, yeah, and we're
Yeah,
past
sorry.
our
We probably
time.
we're past our time. I think we talked about everything, so we're
I
good.
we did we did okay, I guess, sticking to
Pretty much.
the
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. All
Mhm.
right. Prepare Roxy to bark.
Yeah, Roxy, are you here? We're almost done. Where is she?
Okay.
The other dogs are here, and the
All
kitty.
right.
All right, Gia.
Okay. All right. We'll talk in a few days, and thanks
Yeah.
everybody for listening.
Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Good night.
Okay. All right. See ya.
Bye, Gia.